drink for you.
Yeah, boy, welcome.
Live. What's happening, everybody? It has been a while, but we back. We are back. First show of 2021. Now, I don't know how this is about to go because I literally just broke my tripod.
Yeah,
I did. So, if it falls, bear with us. We're going to be back up. But, first things first. What's up, Pops?
What's up, son?
How you doing?
All right.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you, boy. Thank you. Welcome.
Welcome. We're back. We had a good morning.
Yeah.
Started off a little rough, but we had a good morning.
Yeah, we did.
Went to church.
Yeah.
Had a great service.
Right.
Pops got up there. He said a few words. Just said a few words. You know, made everybody proud. So, Pops, thank you. Appreciate everything you do for us.
You welcome, son.
Because of you, we here.
That's right, boy. You know,
We don't do a lot of showing and love and affection and everything, but for us, that means a lot. So, we're going to start it off right now. We know what it is. Playoff time.
Yeah.
Suns and Clips.
Yeah, we're right now. Now hold on. Let me rewind that.
Okay.
Let's go back to last night game.
Well, I had that for the next section.
Oh, okay.
But now go ahead.
Oh.
You can run the show.
No,
Pops.
bro. I'm sorry. Suns and Clips. Okay. Right now it's 12-10. L.A. I picked L.A. to win it all this year. Long before
LA Clippers.
Clippers. You know, I picked them because they thought they had when they got Rondo, playoff Rondo. Because I thought Rondo was the big three last year with the Lakers.
He was.
So I thought he was going to do the same thing with this team, but they ain't really using Rondo for some reason. Jackson is playing ball, and I don't know why Jackson's playing in front of Rondo. He can shoot better, but he's not a better facilitator. And a true point guard.
He's not a general.
That's right. It controls the whole team. You know, the up pace, the slow pace. So I just thought it would be a little ironic, but I still believe that they're going to win. I'm so glad the LA Clippers got past Dallas. Because everybody, no offense to your brother-in-law and everybody, but Dallas. The number one young player in the world is
Luka
Doncic. If I said it right. Doncic.
There you go.
But you got Leonard over there. You got weak-ass Paul George.
He did.
I like Paul George, but I just think he's a crybaby when it comes to coaching. You know, we know he used to date Doc Rivers' daughter. Okay, we know that. You know, she's married now to the little Curry boy. You know, we know that too. But hey, I'm still a coach. Bruh, listen to me. I thought Doc was being disrespected from Paul George. And Paul George couldn't play his game for some reason. You know, once again, these guys are getting paid millions of dollars to play a sport they played as kids.
True.
Buckle up.
True.
Put your big boy pants on or shorts, and let's go play some ball. What you think, son?
With this series or the Clippers overall?
What Clippers overall?
Clippers overall, this super team is not meshing the way everybody thought it would. Kawhi's always hurt. But when Kawhi plays like he did in game 2 or 3 against the Jazz, he's going to show you what he can do.
Yeah.
Just like how he did in Toronto, just like how he did in San Antonio.
Yeah.
But to go back what you say, I basically agree with you. First of all, you got to use Rondo. You have to use him in the right way, and they're not. Reggie Jackson is nice. Reggie Jackson is quicker than Rondo, but he's not that floor general.
Nope.
All right? Paul George hasn't had a good playoff series since he was in Indiana.
Yep.
When he was in Indiana and the Pacers and the Heat used to go back at it in early 2010s, Paul George was balling.
He was all NBA.
He was all NBA.
First or second team.
He was balling. Ever since then, ever since he broke his leg, it's been different.
Okay.
Now with the father-in-law thing with Paul George, if you're the head coach, you gonna get one of Mariah's exes on your team?
If that man can play ball for us, I'm gonna pick him up. If he can play for me and respect what my daughter would, even though they're not together anymore, I don't care. I'm here to be one of the best coaches out there, and if he's one of them that can help me, yeah.
Okay.
But we're gonna have agreement before we even sit down and open up before you even come in on that court.
True.
We're gonna go behind closed doors and we're gonna really have a man-to-man conversation. You know.
That's true.
And if he can man up and don't be what's the word these kids use? What? Soft. Don't be soft and don't let me give him constructive criticism and put it on his shoulders and say, man, I won't be with him. No, bro, take that stuff and keep moving. I can forgive and forget, bro, but you know, here's the deal though. You got to be a man enough too.
You do. You do. That's true. So with this series right here, who you got? You got the Suns or you got the Clippers?
Like I said, I got LA Clippers all day.
Now, here's my prediction. It depends on who comes back first. If Chris Paul comes back before Kawhi, I think the Suns can take it. Because Chris Paul is a floor general.
Yeah, he is.
The best true point guard in the game right now.
I give you that.
If Kawhi's back, he's going to be the X factor for his team. We already know that. So, in my opinion, it's whoever comes out here first. I think the Clips can get it. But I am very surprised on how the Suns been playing this year.
Oh, yeah. So, man, well, that young team.
They are. And if it wasn't for the MVP being how it is, Chris Paul would be a 2-time MVP. Because he took the OKC Thunder to the playoffs last year when they had a 2% chance of making the playoffs. Then he got the Suns over that little hump to get them to the playoffs this year.
Right.
He showed Ayton, Dante, or however you say his name, Ayton, how to be a true big man. Give me that screen, roll, look for the ball straight up.
That's right.
So, I got Clips, but I wouldn't be surprised about the Suns. So, but we're going to switch over to the East.
All right.
I don't know how many saw the game last night, Bucks versus Nets, but came down to a crazy ending. We had our cousin over here, my cousin, Pops' nephew.
Skinny Black.
Skinny, a big KD fan. Big KD fan.
He on the cone, fellas, if you know what I'm saying.
Stop.
He on the cone. But anyway, go ahead, bro.
There's 2 minutes left in the game. Bucks were up by 8 points. Skinny loses all hope. We're done. KD can't do it. KD hits that big shot.
Woo!
That's what he was doing. That's what Skinny was doing. We go into overtime. KD has the same opportunity to either end the game or go into a second OT and misses. I get fatigued. You're tired. I get all that. But this is when you become elite.
Come on, man.
So, that being said, where does that put him in his career?
Well, we said a conversation like this last night.
Right.
Among the greats, he still ain't up there with the greats. Because we, like you said and I said, Michael Jordan would have done it.
Kobe would have done it.
Kobe would have done it. Iverson would have done it. And then J.C. said Isaiah Thomas would have done it. Okay.
Detroit Pistons, Isaiah Thomas.
Okay, and you talking about some other ones. You said
I said Tracy McGrady.
McGrady.
I'm a big McGrady fan. I think he would have closed the game. Now, I think...
Durant's better than McGrady.
True. But when it comes to pure shooting, they're both in that conversation. McGrady was a pure shooter.
Yeah, but McGrady can't touch.
No, he can't. But I'm just talking about pure shooting.
Right.
They're in that same conversation.
Right.
Also, young Carmelo Anthony. I think young Carmelo, when he was with the Denver Nuggets, I think he would have ended that game too.
Well, see, Son's going with his era, and I agree.
I
agree with that. But we can go Larry Bird, and we can go, a lot of other ones. But
and I made that point last night.
Yeah,
I said
did.
Larry Bird would have ended this game,
and
he
talk shit.
Would have looked right at you. Money.
Yeah. And that's the only reason why I'm not saying I don't like KD, because I do, because he's 7 foot, he got guard skills, but he ain't got that dog in him like I want him to.
Right.
That dog in him would have got past the fatigue part of it and say, "Get on my shoulders, boys. We about to get this, and we're going to the E Conference Championship,
Eastern Conference Finals."
So that's what I'm saying.
What's that called, Pops? A gut check time, huh?
Yeah,
that's gut check.
That's right.
That's gut check. He didn't do it.
Oh, I didn't.
No,
oh, he did.
KD,
yeah.
Not you.
Man against boys, man.
Right.
That's when he's supposed to just swallow. Let's go.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a bad situation because they could never stay healthy all year anyway. Blake Griffin coming from the Pistons. I like Blake Griffin's game now. I know he's had all those injuries, but I like the little game he's got. He can hit threes.
He gave you 17 last night, about 8 rebounds. That's good for him.
That's a good game for him.
For Blake. Yeah, that's good for him.
So, but man, the injuries, especially ankles. We know all about them ankle injuries.
Yeah, I just had ankle surgery here.
I twisted my ankle 2 weeks ago. So, but when you have another player fall up under you, and it happens a lot, especially with Kyrie, do you think that is on the officials for not speaking up? Or do you think there's something going on with the opposing team? Like, hey, I'm not telling you to hurt him, but you got to D him up, get him out of the game some way, somehow.
No, I think that's just the luck of the draw, man.
Just an accident? Okay.
Yeah, I think ain't nobody out there. I don't care, man. Even my boy right now, Beverly, which I think is an assassin as far as defense.
He a dog out there.
He's not out there to hurt you.
No.
You know, but he will get in your ass just like Draymond Green. He's not out there to hurt you, but he's gonna get up in your ass. Now, if you shoot that jumper and you come down on his foot, hey man, that's just luck of the draw. But no, I don't think that's a bad deal. But
Well, the reason I say that because it happened to Kyrie. He's had a history of it. It happened to Kawhi Leonard.
no, Kawhi got hurt when he coming down and he.
I was saying in the past when he was with San Antonio, when
Okay,
they played against the Golden State Warriors.
Okay.
Happened to him. Happened to LeBron.
Okay.
You know, so I'm just saying, is it something out there or it's just
No,
accidents?
That's been basketball since basketball began. You know,
Okay.
that's just something part of it. You know, that's just like saying, you know, like in football, when the ball's in the air and you catch the ball and he's coming down with his head down and you're not aiming, but when he grabs it, he comes down and you hit him, and then they say flag, intentional, flagrant foul, whatever bullshit. That man come to make a good tackle. If you're gonna bring the snot, he's trying to bring the snot, but not to hurt the dude.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I
But
mean?
with football, if you're aiming with your crown like that, not even going all the way down, but if you tilt it a little bit, that's why they're giving
Flag.
a flag.
Yeah.
They even do that to running backs now. If you're a running back going through the hole and you duck your head, that's targeting on the running back.
Yeah.
And I've seen them throw a flag on it before. They don't do it often, but they do. So
Yeah, but I just think, you know, that's just part of basketball. There's no intending there to hurt or take someone out.
okay,
I know.
I get you. All right, well you already brought up football.
No. We got to go with the other East.
Sixers.
Man, sorry, let me tell you, if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm telling Elton Brand, the CEO, to pack this motherfucking Ben Simmons suitcase and get him out.
Hold on. Go ahead. You
Get him out. He hurts, man. I'm telling you, this man could have had 2 championships, maybe. He could be the next LeBron. I won't even put him in LeBron, but he could be right there with LeBron because I think everybody should have their own name, you know. But he's right there with him if he would shoot the ball. This man won't even shoot the ball to make the defense even give him a pressure, you know, could commit. You know, hey, I'm gonna hold you accountable, bro. You come on me, I'm gonna pull that up, you know.
We know you pulling it.
I'm
We know you
shit.
pulling
Well, I'm
it.
going for the 3-pointer, but then I'm gonna put that on him. You know, it's slow as hell, but I'm gonna put it on him. But what I'm getting at is he hurts the team. He's not helping that team, and everybody that's part of the Philadelphia organization should see that now. It wasn't Fultz. When Fultz was there, he had a psychological problem when he couldn't shoot no more. He went back to Orlando and jammed before he tore his ACL.
He did.
It's not MB, even though MB this year came out of his shell a little bit. He slimmed down a little bit.
He did.
He got the best feet work in the game.
He stopped shooting all those threes.
He stopped shooting as I don't mind a big man shooting threes, but when the time comes, get your big ass down there on the paint and post up so you can give them the
Right.
and put it up there. I'd rather have a 2-foot jump shot than a 30-foot jump shot.
It's consistent.
Come on now.
I'll bet.
But Ben Simmons, no, man. No. Ben Simmons, he's a great player, great defensive player. But, you know, he ain't helping the team. Little Trey Young is killing his ass right now. And Trey Young got heart.
He do. He got heart.
That young brother got some heart, you
He
know.
do.
I didn't think he had that much heart, you know, but that boy got some heart. And I think if you gave one of them, he's still coming at you.
He would. I mean, he proved it to everybody against the Knicks in that first playoff series.
Yeah.
By the way, my boy D Rose, he did his thing. You know, they didn't make it through. He also got 1 vote in the MVP race. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, he did over LeBron, Kawhi, all of them. My boy, people's champ. Anyway, going back to Ben Simmons. I'm a big Ben Simmons fan because of what he can do, what his potential is.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people compare him to Magic. 6'9", 6'10", great court vision, can pass the ball either way, has great defense as well.
Yeah.
He was a top 3 defense player of the year
Yeah,
this year.
I get that.
But I don't think you can get rid of him right now. You give him the opportunity. You've done your thing. All right, I'm stepping in. Here's your shooting coach. You have this offseason. If you do not improve your jump shot, at least a 15-footer, you're gone.
100%.
Because, I'm just going to make this point, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Greek Freak, and Ben Simmons, they both couldn't shoot 3 years ago. 3 years ago. In the past 3 years, Greek Freak has slowly developed a jump shot, a jumper, and a three-pointer.
Well, he's still suspect.
It is. But my point is, he's working on it, and you can see it in the game. Ben Simmons has hit 2 or 3 threes in his whole career.
Okay.
So, that's what I'm saying. from my point of view,
Spit
I'm
it out.
gonna give you one more year. If you can't do it, you're gone. And I'm telling you this. I'm giving you fair warning. If you can't do this, you're gone.
Black, Black, son, how many years this boy been in the league?
I think 5.
Okay, 5 years too long, bro. This is $1 billion company we doing right here.
True.
Okay.
True.
Well, you had 2 years, like you said, 3 years. Okay, this boy had 2 years. I'm gonna give him 3 years to try to develop a shot. The last 2 years, that he ain't done shit. So no, your time is coming past, bro, because you telling me right now, fuck you. I'm not gonna shoot. I'm still gonna just facilitate. I'm still gonna give you mad defense, which is great. And this brother even missing layups now. It's all up in his head right now. You got to go because I can get the average NBA player because they all can ball. Because you're in the league.
Okay.
You give me an average NBA player that's going to make the defense more.
They're gonna have to come out there and guard you.
Exactly.
They have to come out.
So now accountable.
spread the floor.
So now you're going to shoot. Okay, and if he could bring it down like Magic did, and see the whole floor.
Which you can.
Okay, and then I got a DU 1-on-1 instead of stepping back. That opens it up for him to go. Pass it over to JC, and then JC pass it down to MB, and then it's a done deal instead of just going hey man, self check. You know when we was playing ball when I was younger, motherfucker couldn't shoot the ball. Self check. Go ahead, boy. Self check, and I'm like 4 or 5 feet off of them. They do that. Now, me, I couldn't really shoot a jumper. And I'll be honest with you, I could jump, but boy, if I got on, look out. But I was a self check, but I shot the ball. That's what I'm getting at. Shoot the ball, make their defense honest. That's why they're going to choke in the playoffs too. And I'm sorry for you, Doc, for that.
Well, Game 7's tonight, so it's gut check time.
Yeah.
It's do or die.
Yeah.
All right. And to go back to your point, yeah, Pops can't shoot. I got a more consistent jump shot than you do.
Okay.
All right, I do. But then again, like you said, if you own me, or even if you give me a little bit of space, I'm shooting.
Okay.
Even Magic couldn't shoot.
No.
But if Magic was wide open, what's he doing?
He gonna shoot or he gonna pass the ball.
But if he's wide open,
He gonna make the three.
Right. Right. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying, man. You gotta develop something. Either a 15-footer. I'm all about the mid-range because it's most consistent. Develop a 15-footer.
Right. I agree on that.
Especially at the point guard position, you're 4 or 5 inches taller than the average point guard.
Right.
So take him down to the block. Turn around. Elbow jumper.
Yeah. Or baby hook. You know, Magic learned even a baby hook from Jabbar, the best all-time leading scorer.
Okay. And they could be that type of duo. They could be a good duo. They're not going to be Kareem and Magic.
No.
But Embiid's one of the best, if the best, big man in the league.
Right. Ben
Simmons has the potential to be one of the best
in the league.
Right.
We were saying if Ben Simmons developed a 10-foot, 15-foot jumper, and not even consistent, just made him honest, we would be calling him MVP. We would put him in the category of an MVP.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I still give it to Embiid if Simmons had a jump shot.
I think Embiid would be better without Simmons myself personally.
Okay, so get rid of Simmons. You make Curry your point guard.
Okay.
Is that what you do?
I want to put Curry in there. I mean, they got another little kid off the bench that's pretty damn good.
But he's young. You're trying to win now. Doc's not going to be out.
Hey, man, just like LA right now. LA's got a guy named a Man or whatever his name is.
His second year in the league.
Okay, but he's a good player.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. When you're in the league, man, you're not playing college ball no more. If you make it to the league, that means you good.
Yeah.
You up here.
Yeah.
So it's time to put the big boy pants on. Let's show me what you got. Right. The minimum, I guess, is 3.5 in the league. That's when you're a cheerleader sitting on the bench. So
that's what Rose got.
You trying to play to make a bigger contract, 3.5 for 1 year, dog? Come on. I'm cheerleading. Plus, when you put me in there, I'm giving you everything I got.
You shooting up?
Yes, I'm shooting. I'm defensing. I'm giving you whatever I have because I'm trying to get that next big contract. We talking about a guy right now, KB Skip Payne. That's KB's cousin, Cameron Payne for Phoenix.
Payne been balling.
KB don't think he gonna get that big contract. I'm telling you, he gonna get a nice contract because he balling pretty good.
Yeah, when he was with the Bulls a couple of years ago, people were talking bad about him.
Or with Oklahoma.
When he was with Oklahoma, people were talking bad about him. Same thing like I was saying with Simmons. Payne over the years has worked on his game and it's been showing. You see it right now in the playoffs.
Cameron's been pretty nice.
He is. He's got a left-handed jumper, which that's our next conversation. He's got a left-handed jumper, and he's got heart too.
Yeah.
He took that hit from Jokic.
Yeah.
You know, Jokic shouldn't have been thrown out the game, but he took that hit. Payne got up. He kept balling. So that's what I like about him. All right. So our last little section of basketball. Kind of talked about it last night. Who has the prettiest left-hand jump shot, in your opinion?
Well, I said a few people.
Because it's rare that you see left-hand jumpers.
Well, in college, there was a guy named Adrian Branch. And he could hop, skip, and then come back with that left and shoot. But he didn't do too much in pros. Mm-hmm. There's a guy I played against in high school named Anthony Peeler. Boy, got a pretty left-handed jump shot. Boy, yo! See, they don't know about it. But then they said, well, Pop, you know, what about so I said, all right, I'm going to go a little farther back with you, you know. I said Van Exel had a nice one. I like Van Exel's. Van Exel had a pretty nice little jump. Okay, Baby Jordan had a pretty nice little lefty.
Who's Baby Jordan?
And Harold Miner from USC. For y'all that don't remember that stuff. Okay. Jump out the gym. We're talking pretty jump shots. That's about it for me. You know, there's some other ones, but I can't, in my early area with Doc and all them, I can't really tell you who was a pretty good lefty because I don't remember no lefties.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying because it's
right.
Right.
Yeah.
So for me, for my era, you know, but I know the history of the game, so I go back to.
That's right, boy. Who taught that history, boy? Yeah, go ahead, boy.
Happy Father's Day.
Woo.
But for me, I say Derek Fisher. Derek Fisher had a pretty left-hand jumper, especially in the finals. I think it was his last year he played in the finals. Game's on the line. They passed the ball out to Derek Fisher, top of the key, money. One of the prettiest jumpers I've ever seen. Now, James Harden, with everything he can do, in between the legs, step back, it's a walk, but 2 step backs and a left-hand jumper, it's nice, it's pretty. But to me, it's Derek Fisher all day.
Okay, Fisher had a high arch on his, but I'm talking about like when you talk about swinging a bat. Mm-hmm. Only 2 people come to mind: Ken Griffey and Darryl Strawberry, because they had that pretty swing. Okay, when you talking football, it's only a few people came to mind. Ken Stabler, which I'm not a Raider fan. You see, we in the land of the Chiefs Nation
all day.
Okay,
all day.
But he had a pretty left hand throw, man. Young's an athlete, but Young had a nice little ball on him. Ask Jerry Rice. Helped him get in the Hall of Fame. But
don't stop there. Pops, I'm sorry. Don't disrespect my boy. Don't stop there with left-hand QBs. Michael Vick.
Michael Vick did not have a pretty. Michael Vick had a strong arm.
He had a strong arm.
He had no touch.
His
Michael Vick came with his athleticism.
He did, but for a left-handed quarterback, he made me want to be left-handed. I tried for a little bit to be a left-handed quarterback.
Well, we said pretty, like you said, pretty balls. Vick didn't have a Vick like that. He get it and flick it. You know, he didn't have that. He didn't have that.
He had,
Michael Vick was an athlete.
He is.
Okay?
He is.
All right. So
I disagree with you.
Okay. What that's the father is still the teacher. You know, sometimes.
Sometimes.
You know, but that's how I look at it, anyways. What else? What was the other one, Kat?
So, because we brought up football, now we're transitioning into NFL talk. All right. So, been little moves so far. No.
You probably change shirts or something. Go back to a different one.
Okay. You don't want the audience to hear. That's all right. All right. So let me end with this then. All right, because we're running out of time. So, I've been going back watching our videos and stuff, and we always talk about sports. Mm-hmm. We love sports. You know, mm-hmm. Sports has helped us in life as well. All right, but I also want to talk about some life stuff.
Go ahead, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
So at the end of each show, I'm gonna try to ask you a question on how you deal with life. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. So this one, I don't like talking about it at all. Mm-hmm. But for you, how do you deal with stress? We just got out of Mental Health Awareness Month in May. Mm-hmm. You know, all the mental cases and all that stuff. Stress, it's a heavy topic in life right now for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. So for you, Pops, because we don't stress, because we blessed.
That's right.
So
God first.
God first, always. So for you, over the years.
Okay, I can tell you real easy.
How do you deal with stress?
First of all, I don't stress, for real. I'm be honest with you. I'm not a stressor, you know. I don't keep stuff on my shoulders and stuff, but he can tell you I love going fishing. fishing is the best stress reliever you can have. It's you in that water and your kids or your nephew or your friend. And y'all going out there and y'all going to see who got the best fish. Who got the biggest, who got the most.
Cause we competing.
But it's calm. That water's calm. It may be choppy some, but you throwing that baby out there. If you want to do this, bassing or whatever. If you just want to click it out there so you can get your little, whatever it is. That sitting back, talking.
Yeah.
Shh, be quiet.
They dancing out there.
Yeah.
They dancing.
Look at it. Get the net. Get the net. That's stressful. That's leaving all stress behind to me. So that's mine.
Okay.
What's yours, huh?
I like that. Mine's going to shoot baskets. I love basketball. We love sports. We always say that. But to me, going out there, shooting baskets, having my music in, blaring my music, because I'm blaring it.
Okay.
All types of Michael Jackson on the playlist.
Okay.
But for me, once I get in that mood, once I start making my shots, nothing else matters.
Okay.
So that's how I deal with stress. I usually shoot for about an hour. And when I'm in there, I'm in there. When I leave, I feel a lot better. I'm always talking to God. Always that. But for me, that's the best way to relieve stress, in my opinion.
Okay.
So that's what I do. I hope, if anybody has a better way of relieving stress, let us know.
Yeah.
Please tell us. But we're gonna try to do this more often because it help you. It's gonna help us as well.
Right.
All right. So we appreciate you. We back. We back for real.
We're back.
Yeah, we can't do this no more. We gotta make more shows.
Yeah.
All right. We appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna have another one in about a couple weeks. I'll let you know when it is.
Chiefs Nation.
Chiefs Nation all day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Stay blessed.